So you can upload your logo or and personalize the website. So for us, it's eStake. And then you'll see it in the example. When you finish, it'll say thank you for completing the survey or whatever you want. And you can upload a picture. And again, we'll use the eStake picture. And you can have a footer at the bottom of the survey as well. And for now, we'll just remove that so that there's no image at the bottom. You can also put in a background picture, which would fill out the survey background. But for now, we won't do that. And then you save your setup and move on to options. In options, you can select a survey theme and languages. So for now, let's say we'll do English. Hot answers, those are questions or responses that match your hot answers will be emailed to you so that you're aware of certain responses for certain surveys. You can enable that, and we can change that to J. Smith at Centennium. For real-time results, you can click real-time results, and it'll upload the survey every time someone's completed a survey. Recording GPS, if you want to record where the survey was taken, you can enable that. For now, we won't enable that. You can also choose an image for your lock screen. We're not going to do that at the moment. You can hide the status bar if you so choose for your survey, but we'll keep it visible for now. If you're using a tablet, you can enable kiosk mode. So if the kiosk is not active for 30 seconds or more, you can turn off the screen and it'll go into, or it'll restart the survey. So we'll enable kiosk mode and say 45 seconds. And we don't want a warning. And we can save partial responses. And we can allow the device to override this setting. Okay. We will disable the back button so that people won't be able to hit back and go to the previous question. We will display the progress at the top, and we won't enable reviewable results, but you can review results if you wish. Save the options and move on to questions. In the question section, you can create multiple different types of questions. So in order to do that, you click Add Question, and you can see that we have multiple different types of questions. So a text would create text responses. So you can ask for somebody's name and have them fill in their name with the text response. Email is you ask them for their email and you have them fill in their email address. Numeric is you ask them a question like how much did you pay for your last grocery store visit, and they can put in a dollar amount. Single select is a standard multiple choice question, but they can only pick one answer. Multiple select is they can check multiple answers. So for questions such as check all that apply. For our purposes, we'll just show you single select and multiple select because most of the time, those are the types of questions you'll be addressing. There's also grid questions, which have one setting for multiple questions. A grid multi-select, so that you have multiple questions and multiple options that they can select, all that apply. A grid scale, which is questions and they scale on whether or not from 1 to 5 if they agree or disagree. A scale, which is a single item question, and they can slide the scale. We have interval questions where they have designated intervals in which there's a response. Information provides the respondent with additional information, but doesn't require input. So if you have additional instructions, you can click this information prompt. Image, it displays an image, and you can include instructions with the image. Date and time is a question that asks for a specific date and time, like what day is today? And then you would put in the response for date and time. Signature allows the respondent to sign or to actually write something in. Picture capture is a prompt which would state the question and ask the respondent to take a picture. A barcode or a QR scanner is a question that will ask the respondent to scan a barcode and or QR code. If you're doing a product survey, this would be very helpful. A drop down is basically a single select which gives you multiple options, but the menu drops down. So for now, we'll just do a single select. And our question will be, what is your favorite color? And for this, we'll do a single select. We can do multiple answers, such as red, yellow. You can add answers. Green, blue, purple, and in advanced you can add other, and other with free text, or none of the above, and none of the above with free text. For now, we'll add other with free text, which means if you see in the preview, if you click other, you'll be able to type in a color. So if I say like pink, but this is just a demo, so none of this will be recorded. You can save the question, and then we can add another question. This time we'll make it multiple select. And say, what is your favorite sport? Select all that apply. So since it's a multiple select, they'll be able to check one or more responses. So we can say baseball, basketball, soccer. I think I spelled that. Tennis. I think I spelled that too. And we can say none of the above and free text. If, say, you decide that you don't want them to, if they select other, you want to end the survey, you can click select conclusion. So that means if they answer red through purple, they will end up being asked question number 2. But if, and you can run the current survey. So start. Do you drink coffee? Say yes. Click next. A few times a month. Never. And then for what brands of coffee do you purchase, you can just put in text, whatever, say we drink a generic brand and it was A, B, C coffee. Right? Next. How likely would you be to switch brands? Not at all likely. And you would type in text for what brands of coffee you've heard of. And the next screen is a multiple select. And you can say, oh, I've heard of this, and I've received ads for this. That's it. Do you drink tea? No, I don't drink tea. And then it asks, why don't you drink tea? Because of time. Next. And then it has a question to ask, what would get you to drink tea? What incentives would make you more interested in drinking tea? And then we get to the demographic questions. Say, 1, no, prefer to respond, and then we finish the survey. And it'll take you back to the screen and you can upload the result. And you've successfully updated. All right, that's it for our short little demo. If you have any questions, feel free to contact us via our website at www.centennium.com, or you can give us a call at our offices at 925-603-2904. Centennium.com. I hope you enjoyed our little demo, and we hope to hear from you soon.